Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to install your wig. And excuse my hair, it's a little nappy. I just braided it any kind of way, for real, for real. But today we're going to be installing Pretty Queen Extensions blonde wig. And the things you will need is alcohol. You're going to need a washcloth as well for the alcohol. We're going to need a weaving cap, toothbrush, comb, scissors, brush, makeup of course. We're going to use our foaming wrap. We're going to have our got to be glued. And we're going to be having our Conair blow dryer. And I paid $10 for that at Target. So it is on sale. And I'm sorry guys, you're probably going to see me in here eating ice throughout the video. I love ice. I just left from Chick-fil-A. But here right now I'm just brushing my naps back. You know, we want to get those naps out the way. We don't want them getting caught whenever we get ready to lay this wig down. So we're just going to keep brushing and brushing, and then we're going to take our Eco Styler gel and we're just going to apply that to our hair for a firmer hold down. Instead of using the got to be glued on my hair to lay it down, I just want to use the gel instead. So after we get done using the gel and laying the hair back, we want to get our wig cap and we want to apply that. This wig cap is not an actual wig cap, it's a knee-high stocking cap, which is why it's so long at the top, but we're going to cut that off later. But for now we just want to make sure that it's below our ears for installment. Then we're going to take our got to be glued spray and we're just going to spray the hairline. So now that we're spraying the hairline, we're just going to start to blow dry it. Okay, so now that we're done blow drying, we're going to take the actual got to be glued and we're going to start applying that onto that wig cap. So we're just going to, try to do it a little thin, not too thick. And you see I'm trying to spread it out. So that's what I'm doing, spreading it out, even it out, and all that good stuff. And then we're just going to blow dry that as well. And we want to blow dry it until it starts to turn clear or somewhat clear. We don't want it to be all the way white and then try to put the wig on there, because then it will have the whiteness going through that wig and we don't want that residue showing. So we want to try to blow dry it until it gets a little clear, I'm sorry. And there you saw me reapply the spray, and that is for just a stronger hold. And we're just going to continue to blow dry. Don't be stingy with the blow dry. Really take your time with this, because I'm really trying to focus on those edges, because those edges always want to lift for some reason. So I'm just really focusing on those edges, as you can see. And as you can see, the top part of my head is already starting to clear up. So now it's time to get ready to start cutting the cap. So here I started from the middle and now I'm going down the sides, and then I'm going to the ear, because I want to make sure that the ear is always holding down. And you can't see how I'm doing the ear on this side, but on the next side you will totally see how I got that to lay down the way I wanted it. Okay, so right here I'm just evening out the cap, and I'm holding my comb down right there in place of my finger so that I can blow dry the cap onto my hairline. And I'm just gonna blow dry that because I really want that cap to stick to my hairline. And I don't want to use my finger, because if I lift it with my finger then the whole cap will come up. So that's why I'm using the rat tail comb. So we're just going to keep blow drying and keep blow drying. We want that cap to stick to our hairline. So then we're going to do the next side. And that's how I do the ear, and I just take the ear and pull it through. and then we're going to finish cutting that through, and we're going to do the same thing we did to that side to this side. And these scissors really suck, so bear with me. These scissors suck, but so after we get done blow drying, we're just going to take a little bit of our makeup that matches our skin color, and we're just going to dab that onto the cap. And I like to do it before I start applying the gel around the hairline, because I don't like putting that on top of the gel. So we want to do that before we apply the got to be glue gel. So after we get done doing that, we're gonna well, I'm taking the wig out right now because I'm so excited. I'm just such in a hurry, but I'm showing you guys the inside of the Pretty Queen Extensions wig, and I'm putting it on, but I'm eventually going to take it off. But right now, after this, I'm going to grab the alcohol and I'm just gonna clean up the mess. So here I'm just cleaning it up. I'm going to take this wig off because I was going to lay the lace down on top of the glue and then cut the lace off, but I decided to cut the lace off before I laid it down, because some people like to lay their wig on and cut the lace while it's already melting, but I decided to go ahead and cut the lace off. And here I am just eating ice, blow drying. And then as you can see, it cleared up, so now we're applying our second layer of got to be glued, and we're just gonna blow dry that again and let it clear up again. So we're blow drying, and I'm eating ice. I love crushed ice, I love it. And I love Chick-fil-A, and I had a sweet tea, so I really loved it. So here I am adjusting the straps on the wig, and I'm about to get ready to let the lace melt. I'm sorry. And as you guys can see, we did cut the top of that extra piece of cap that was on there. So right now, here I am getting ready to pull the lace forward and let the melting begin. So I'm going real careful because I don't have any clips to pull the hair back. So I'm just using my rat tail comb, going through the hair to get it laid. So I'm using my brush as well to brush the hair back because I don't have any clips, like I said before. And I'm just going to put a little bit more on that side because it was lifting and it was not staying down. So we're going to apply more glue, get the blow dry a little bit, and then stick it back in place. So we're laying that down. I'm going to take the cotton swab and I'm just going to clean the rat tail comb off because it had a whole bunch of sticky stuff on it. And I'm just going to take it back through to melt the lace, help lay that lace down. Now we're going to get started on the second side and go ahead and finish this off. We're going to go ahead and start to lay this wig down. And I'm just still brushing it to get it out my way. Then we're going to take the little spritz or the got to be glue spray, whatever you want to call it. We're just going to spray it a little bit, and then we're going to use that blow dryer. So here I am, I'm just taking my comb back through the hair to make sure that everything is laying the way I want, patting it down, and then we're going to take our hair wrapper, whatever you want to call it, bandana, and we're just going to take that to wrap the hairline so that it can stay. And while we have that all nice and wrapped, we're going to start to style the hair. So here I am with the bandana, getting ready to wrap the hairline, and we're going to begin to style the hair, and I'll show you what that looks like. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I have one side curled and one straight, and at its natural state, and then in the next photo I have all of the hair curled. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you for watching.